Good morning, everyone. Welcome for joining and thank you for being there. Today is the last day of this first week. So as the week progressed, then ideally we become more supple. The body would be a little bit more able to kind of challenge a little bit more. But because it's still the first week, then we can take it easy. So for today, we have prepared easy flow, and I called it like love your joints, in a way of understanding that when we practice flow, then it's a little bit, we move in between the postures a little bit quicker, so we don't hold the postures for so long. But we also need to be very aware of the position as a way of protecting our joints. So what we will do is we practice a few of the classic positions first, as we normally do, so we can get the alignment, and then we'll put them together in sequence. Okay, so for now, sit in a comfortable position, bring the hands on your knees, and then just roll your shoulders back and down gently. And then forward. Good, and then twist to one side and to the other. Good, and soften on that centered position. Align the spine, align the neck, relax the shoulders, and close your eyes. Breathe in deeply. And when we close the eyes, I always invite you to raise the gaze up to that space in between the eyebrows. Making sure the forehead is relaxed, feeling an expansion in between the eyebrows. Perhaps some days, if there is any kind of tension headache and you feel like you can't relax the forehead as you raise the gaze up, then focus on the tip of your nose. And keep breathing deeply. Allowing the breathing to come all the way towards the lower part of the abdomen. Releasing any tension. Making that breathing longer and smoother. The jaw relaxed. Good. And then with the next inhalation, we bring the palms together at the level of the heart. Pressing gently, aligning the spine, the neck. Feeling the heart engaged. Starting our gratitude practice as every day. Choosing two things. Saying thank you every day. Starting to notice all the abundance around us. The abundance in nature, in our life. And then set your intentions for this practice. And your intentions for your day. And with the next inhalation, keeping the palms together, raise all the way up, chin up. And exhaling, bring the arms by your sides, slowly lowering down. Resting the hands on your lap. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck. And a deep breath in and out. And one more. with a few blinks, open your eyes. Namaste. So we can start by stretching the legs first. Starting to activate the legs, the toes, the ankles. Especially when we're doing flow, we practice quite a lot of standing positions. So the ankles is something that we want to bring a lot of attention to. So bring the hands behind the hips, shoulders back and down, and bring the toes towards you, flexing the ankles, and then exhaling, extending. So make sure that the shoulders are back, so there's no tension on the upper back, but rather activation. The elbows are slightly soft because they're supporting weight. And then inhaling, flex. Exhaling, extend. Good. And again, inhale. Exhale. And twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And then from here, bring the hands pointing towards the top of the mat. Good. And then from here, bring the toes towards the side and the feet together in Baddha Konasana. Good. And then when we bring the feet towards the hips, then we arch the spine. And then exhaling, squeezing the abdomen, bringing the knees together and slide the feet all the way out. Toes towards you. First gentle sequence. Good. And then inhaling, feet to the sides and sole of the feet together, arch the spine, looking up. And exhaling, squeezing the abdomen, bring the knees together and stretch. Good. We're doing again. Inhaling, feet by your sides, bring the sole of the feet together, arch the spine, and exhaling, knees together and stretch. Good. And then from here, inhaling, bring the arms up. And exhaling, bend forward. As we bend forward, don't worry about the position of the spine. Focus more on the stretch of the legs, the back of the legs. So you hold whatever you can. Keep the toes pointing towards you. One more round of breath. Good. And then inhaling, coming back to the center, and then bring yourself onto tabletop. So on tabletop, we're going to do another sequence. The first one is the most well-known sequence, which is cat-cow. So allow the hands to be shoulder width apart, the fingertips active, fingers well spread, soften the elbows, knees hip width apart. And from here, in a neutral position, the core is engaged. And when you're ready, inhaling, soften the elbows, bring the tailbone up, look up. And exhaling, round, extend the arms, bring the stomach in, chin to chest. Good. And again, inhaling, belly button towards the mat, look up. And exhaling, extend, chin to chest. And twice more, inhaling, following the rhythm of your breath. Exhaling. Good. And inhaling. Exhaling. Good. And then we come back towards the center. We tuck the toes under and we bring the hips towards the back. We're going to do a gentle sequence from here. So once we bring the hips towards the back, then we bring the hips high, coming into downward facing dog, but with the tip of your toes only resting. The heels are off the mat. And then from here, we bring the weight slightly forward, so the shoulders and the wrists are aligned. And then we come back again onto tabletop, inhaling, looking up. Exhaling round the spine and bring the hips back towards your heels. Good. And then inhaling up on the tiptoes, bring the hips high, the chest towards the thighs, as we're doing downward facing dog. And then bring the weight towards the wrists, aligning, bring the knees down. Good. And then inhaling, arching the spine. Exhaling, rounding and back. Good. And then inhaling last time, downward facing dog, coming high on your toes. Good. And then weight forward, aligning shoulders and wrists. Bring the knees down, inhaling, looking up, arching the spine, exhaling, rounding and back. And as we go back, this time we stretch the toes and stretch the arms, bring the forehead down, but relax the elbows on the mat. Relax the shoulders, hair position. The eyes closed, the gaze up. One more round of breath. Good, and then inhaling, lifting the head up, looking down, walking back with the hands, sitting on your heels. Shoulders back and down. And then forward. Good, and then from here, we're going to get up. So bring the hands in front of you, just slightly forward, tuck the toes under, and roll on the tip of your toes. Bring the hips high, and then heels down towards the mat. Feel the stretch on the back of the legs, and walk back with the hands coming on a forward fold. The feet are hip width apart. If not, we bring them hip width apart. And from here, having some support of the hands, we roll back and forth, finding that grounding and finding that extra stretch on the back of the legs also. Make sure there's no tension on the neck. Good, and then allow the head to hang freely. Feet flat on the floor. Try to straighten the legs as much as you can, but as long as there's no pain. And as we breathe in slowly, perhaps the body becomes softer and we can straighten a little bit more. Or perhaps that's okay for you today. Good, and then bend the knees and stretch the arms, palms facing each other, arms aligned with the ears. Bring the stomach in, raising the upper back parallel to the floor, and inhaling, coming all the way up, palms together, and exhaling, arms by your sides, lowering slowly all the way down. Good, and then from here we come towards the top of the mat. Bring the hands on your hips and open about the length of one of your legs. Bring the toes pointing forward, the heels parallel to each other, and then bring the right foot in and the left foot out. So the left foot is about 90 degrees and the right foot is about 35. Make sure the legs are nice and wide. And then from here we bend the left knee, align with the ankle. And we bring the hips towards the front of the room. As we try to align the hips, it's normal that the knee comes in. So try to push it out so it's on alignment. And inhaling, bring the arms by your sides. Preparing for warrior two. We look into the middle finger of that left hand, and the arms are active, but the shoulders are relaxed. Breathe slowly. Good, and then from here we're going to go into reverse warrior. So we keep the knee and the legs as they are, and then we lower down with the right hand. We bring the palm towards the back of that left arm and raising up. If you can, Keep your balance, look up towards that left hand. Otherwise, just look straight. The legs are strong. Keep breathing. The knee bends. Good, and then exhaling, coming back again into warrior two. Relax the shoulders. And then we're coming into Parsvakonasana variation. So lower the forearm on your thigh with the palm up and the right hand up towards the ceiling. So in this position, sometimes we lean too much weight on that thigh, but we need to actively pull with that right hand up. Keep breathing there. Good, and then we bring the right hand all the way down on the inside of the foot and the left hand on the outside. Tiptoes with the back leg and lowering down into a high lunge. Just feeling the stretch on the hip, the back of the left leg. Supporting some of the weight with the hands. Good, and then drop the right heel down. Bring the left hand on the inside of the leg, and then inhaling, bring the arm up. Breathe slowly. Good, and then exhaling, lowering the hand down. Keeping the right hand on the inside, the left one comes again towards the outside. And drop the heel, walk with your hands towards the center and bring the left foot in, 35 degrees. The right foot out, 90 degrees. Bend the knees and slowly start coming up to warrior two. Good, look into the middle finger. Notice that when we are in warrior two, sometimes we try to lean forward, try to align the hips and the shoulders. And arms active. Keep breathing. Very good. And then from there, we lower the forearm, the left arm up, legs strong. The palm of that right hand is pointing up. So the shoulder is engaged. Good, and then inhaling, coming back again into warrior two. Look into the middle finger, engage in the glute as we lean back slightly. Arms active. Very good. And then from here, we're going to bring ourselves into Parsvakonasana variation. Keep breathing. Good, and then bring the hand on the inside and the other one on the other side. Oh, I've missed reverse warrior. We're doing now after this one. So with the tip of your toes only with the back leg. Looking down. Try not to rest the knee if you can, but if you mustn't, that's absolutely fine. If you rest your knee, just keep finding that stretch on the inner thigh. Good, and then bring the left hand on the inside, drop the back heel, inhaling, arm up. One more round of breath. Good, and then from here, coming up again into warrior two, so we can do our reverse warrior that we've missed, or that I've missed. Sorry about that. Good, and then bring the hand towards the back and the other one up, looking up. Breathing deeply. Good, and then exhaling, lowering the hands, straightening the legs, bringing the hand on the hips and feet parallel to each other, pointing forward. Good, and then we bend the left knee and we come towards the top of the mat. Good, and then just let go, release any tension. Good. And from here, grab your blanket and have it near you because we're going to do a sequence from the mat. And from there, we get into our Savasana. So we sit down on the mat, in the middle of the mat. We bring the knees closer towards you, hugging shoulders back and down, and come just on the tip of your toes. Bring the chin to the chest and bring the shoulders down so you can feel that stretch on the neck. Good, and then raise one leg up, keep the core engaged with the toes pointing down, and then the other one. Good. As we keep the core engaged, it's a little bit easier to maintain that activation. And then exhaling, lowering down, bringing the feet, the tip of your toes down. Good, and then from there, bring the hands out, shoulders back and down, arms open, shoulder width apart. Keep the chest engaged, the core engaged, and then inhaling. Raise one leg up, keeping the shin parallel to the floor. Get exhaling down, inhaling, raise the other one. Get and exhaling down. Now lean back slightly more, just slightly. Make sure there's no discomfort on the tailbone. And then from here, inhaling, bring one leg up. And then try to bring the other one. Good. Half Navasana. Breathe slowly. One more round of breath. And then we lower down the right and then the left. Very good. And then flat feet and hold with your arms. Bring the chin down. Allow the shoulders to relax, the neck. One more round of breath. Good. And then gently open your eyes, lift the chin up. We're going to do it again. So bring the arms out, lean slightly back, inhaling, exhaling. Good. And then from there, if that's enough for you, then stay there, keep the toes pointing. If you want, if you can try, then straighten one leg up and then bend the knee. And then inhaling the opposite leg, exhaling, bend. Good. And once again, inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. Very good. And then from here, we lower the feet down. Grab your blanket and start covering yourself up. And now controlling with the core, round the spine, the hands in front of you, and very slowly start lowering down on the mat, getting ready for your Savasana. Close your eyes. Enjoy. Relax your body. Relax the jaw. Bring the gaze up. Make any adjustments that you need to so you can feel comfortable, so you can let go. So you can be present. And aware of your breathing only. Perhaps feeling your heartbeat, feeling alive. But the physical body feels relaxed. Gaze up. And allow the breathing to become free. Enjoy that peaceful moment for another 3 minutes. Enough time for the body to absorb the changes. Well done for your practice. After the Savasana, try to do some meditation, whether it's laying down or sitting upright. Maybe 2 minutes, maybe 5. Have a lovely day, lovely weekend. And let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I'll see you on Monday.